Buckle up, you're about to enter a high-stakes world where elite drivers haul massive timber and live cargo across brutal terrain, pushing limits, defying danger, and mastering machines like true road warriors. From the previous video's chaos, the real test of skill is just beginning now. In an unprecedented large-scale equine airlift, every horse is treated like a VIP, powered by 25,000 horsepower engines. The aircraft glides smoothly across thousands of miles, delivering comfort, care, and precision at cruising altitude. The journey runs flawlessly, smooth skies, steady ride, and maximum comfort for these tough, weather-ready horses. This is just flight 1 of 10, kicking off a high-stakes series of long-haul missions across the globe. The 100 horsepower LKT 80 claws at a slick, steep slope, tires spinning wildly, losing grip with every second. One wrong move, and this heavy machine could slide downhill out of control. Smash like, hit subscribe, and don't miss the next jaw-dropping machine showdown. Oh my god! A monster-sized tree stands like a giant, but a 4.2-inch blade answers the challenge. It slices through dense cedar with brutal precision, turning a massive job into pure craftsmanship. Power, control, and the right machine. This is elite-level cutting. That tree is absolutely massive, but the real legend is that old W900A. This battle-worn beast claws its way up steep hills, engine roaring, proving raw durability, grit, and old-school horsepower still dominate unforgiving terrain. On a near vertical slope, the 330 horsepower TimberPro TL775D unleashes fury with a Quadco 27 SC head, its blades spinning like a turbine. In seconds, a towering tree drops clean, precision meeting raw power. Oh no, that's really scary. A man fires up a Belarus MTZ 800, its engine growling as it strains against a stubborn tree stump. Steel meets earth, roots snap, dirt erupts, and with raw torque, the massive stump tears free. From forest floor to sawmill yard, every log begins a high-stakes journey. Once the tree drops, massive loads are hauled with precision. Curious how these beast trucks move tons of timber? Drop a 1 and dive into the danger. Loading a truck with heavy timber is no easy task. Yet the Belarus MTZ 1221.2 powers on relentlessly. It handles like a battleship on calm seas, perfect balance of muscle and precision, smooth operation, and surprisingly fuel-efficient for its class. Paired with a massive custom-built trailer, this machine becomes a true winter logging warrior. Through slick mud and frozen ruts, the Belarus MTZ 1221.2 charges on, unshaken, unstoppable, proving itself a rugged, reliable workhorse built for brutal terrain. A custom-built trailer adds serious versatility, hauling heavy timber loads with ease, even across rough, unforgiving terrain, turning tough jobs into efficient, controlled moves with impressive stability. Wow, he saw it coming, but the driver didn't. One split-second call. Pure instinct hesitation could have been fatal. That lightning-fast reaction may have just saved his life. In the neighboring forest, a Belarus MTZ 824 with a rear-mounted palms crane pushes deep into brutal terrain, lifting heavy logs with precision, loading them fast, and hauling timber out to the sawmill. Morris Trucking NW unleashes a 600 horsepower beast, gripping and lifting massive logs like they're nothing. Steel arms swing with precision as multi-ton timber rises fast, raw power, speed, and control, turning heavy lifting into a jaw-dropping spectacle. The Scania 6x6 logging beast storms through brutal backwoods, terrain, mud, steep grades, deep ruts. Nothing slows it down. Hauling tons of timber with relentless traction, it dominates the wild like an unstoppable off-road monster. The 630 horsepower Prinoth Raptor goes berserk, ripping, grinding, and obliterating a century-old Big Mac stump. Steel teeth tear deep as wood explodes into debris, turning a 100-year giant into dust in seconds. The Kubota SVL 9525 track loader, fitted with a brutal wood processing head, unleashes chaos. Its cone screw splitter bites deep, ripping solid logs apart in seconds, shredding heavy timber with raw torque, precision, and unstoppable force. A massive bulldozer squares off against a giant tree, then charges. One brutal impact shakes the entire forest. Steel versus timber, raw force against nature. Who wins when power hits full throttle? Witness raw mechanical power and relentless effort as crews fight to rescue this massive machine. It's a high-stakes battle of grit and engineering. If this blew your mind, drop a 1 in the comments and share your thoughts. The UTB 651 packs rugged, reliable horsepower built for hauling timber through punishing terrain. Year after year, It proves its grit, delivering steady torque, durability, and no-quit performance that keeps logging operations moving strong and efficient. At the sawmill, a Caterpillar 988F moves massive loads, dropping logs into a water basin. Down below, a lone operator in a small boat guides each log onto the conveyor. Precision, timing, and teamwork keep the operation flowing non-stop. Massive, razor-sharp saws tear into towering logs, long blades screaming as they slice clean through solid timber. In seconds, giant trunks are reduced to precise cuts, showcasing raw industrial power and flawless cutting precision. Oh no! Terrifying scene. The XCMG excavator fights to recover an overturned Iveco Tector on a slick red dirt road. Mud turns everything into chaos as steel strains, cables tighten, and one wrong move could flip the entire rescue into disaster. Heart-pounding rescue mission excavators and heavy cranes rush into a dangerous riverside scene. Steel cables stretch as they haul an overturned truck from the water. Every second tense, every move critical in this high-risk recovery operation. At Dewberry Beach, a bulldozer sinks deep into thick mud, completely trapped. Two excavators jump in, battling suction and shifting sand. Hours pass in a brutal recovery fight, every pull testing limits against the ocean-soaked ground. Wow! Are you surprised? Two excavators lock into a gritty tug-of-war on a slick, muddy track, tracks spinning wildly, mud flying everywhere. Engines roar, but traction vanishes, turning this recovery into a chaotic battle against deep, unforgiving sludge. An excavator lies nearly swallowed by water, only the cab visible above the surface. Two cranes move in, hooks locking under pressure, while a tense crowd watches. Every lift counts in this high-stakes, make-or-break rescue.